I've been posting quick tips this month in honor of Jackrabbit June. A couple weeks ago, I shared my very best photography tip. You can see the full video at the link above, but basically my best tip is to get out and shoot, to get better at photography, at inspiration, well, go watch the video. But this week, I'll expand on a particular aspect of that and how I'm using my own advice right now. Oh, and like the other quick tip videos, I'll see if I can keep my advice to under 3 minutes. The timer starts now. Like I discussed in the best tip video, getting out and shooting is an answer to a lot of photography-related questions. One of the most important is this: practice with your camera to get better with using it, and you'll be ready to shoot anything at a moment's notice. That seems obvious when I say it, right? But I think we all fall prey to expecting that art will come out of every one of our photography outings, but that's just not true. Sometimes it's just practice. Beyond simple practice, you'll be able to experiment with your different settings. We have so many things to adjust and work with on our cameras these days. Autofocus modes, metering modes. Every camera is different in how they behave with each of those too. If you experiment and practice and practice and experiment, you'll know what you get and what works for you for how you want to shoot. Maybe you go out and spend some time photographing the pigeons downtown, and you don't show anyone the results, but you'll get to know your camera and the controls so well, and you'll get to know birds, so that when you have a chance to visit a cool riparian preserve or go on a birding tour, you'll be ready. Your camera will feel like an extension of you. You'll have muscle memory to change settings without bringing your camera down from your face. It will all be second nature, and you'll be so much more likely to get that incredible shot that you do want to show your friends. So like I've said a million times, it's not the camera that you have in your hand. It's not making sure that you choose the right lens or have the most frames per second possible. It's putting in the work and getting to know your gear that will make the difference. Well, that was definitely under 3 minutes, so I'm going to share a couple of personal examples. Number 1, I was in Yellowstone National Park last week. Between Raymond and I, we had some gear that I am well accustomed to because I've practiced with them over and over. So when I was on a hike and was surprised by this big bear, even though I was scared out of my mind and had my bear spray out and dangling from my finger, I was able to photograph the bear because there was some part of my mind and my hands that went into automatic mode and took care of the photography while the rest of me was keeping alert to what I needed to do physically to not become bear lunch. Number 2, on a less exciting note, I'm in the forest right now. I'm with my new drone, the DJI Spark. I want to share lots of cool footage with this guy and even review it for you, but I need to get better with it first. So here I am in pretty unremarkable surroundings, and I'm going to practice. You'll probably never see the footage, but the next time I'm hiking in a cool location, I'll be better equipped to bring out this guy and fly confidently. That's it, friends. This week's quick tip is to practice. It's not sexy, it's not exciting, but it works. Thanks for watching, everyone. I will be back next week with more quick tips. Before that, though, I will share a Jackrabbit June photo shoot that I did yesterday, where I was actually out on my first practice with the Spark. So make sure that you follow me on Facebook and Twitter and subscribe to my channel here on YouTube. Now, it's time for some practice. Talk to you soon.